so that they know I need to go to bed early tonight. So thanks so much for coming out on a Father's Day. I really appreciate any fathers in the house. I know it's a very young crowd. I want to make sure, that we shout out to the older folks. Anybody in my age group here tonight, can we shout out to them? I appreciate the clapping, but that was more of a direction. You need to shout out, we can't hear you. But it is Father's Day, and even though I'm this age, my wife and I, we decided years ago that we weren't going to have children, and people really get angry about that. They really take that to heart. Mostly our kids. Well, we were like, hey, you just don't fit our lifestyle. And they're like, well, you're supposed to decide that before you have us. And what they don't understand is the only kids that we were really ever exposed to are the ones on television. And they're a lot more talented than you are. Like, learn to juggle or some shit. Can we listen to this? Well, we had two daughters that are in their late teens. Anybody with young kids here tonight? Is there anybody? How old are your kids?
Just one, she's 8.
Really? I know, don't give me a hangman for this, but I know we're...
You can't do that. That's not how this works. You can't just say no. Oh, you can't just ask to not get the hangman.
Take it easy, Beavis and Butthead. We're So here's... When they're younger, it is so important. I know this isn't usually to be serious in a comedy show, but it's so important to be present in their life, to be there for them, because when they get older, you're not going to want them. Seriously, our daughters they're in their late teens-ish. I don't know, I don't pay attention anymore. But the thing is, it changed. You're going to see it changes over time. And it changes real drastically. Because as a dad, I would come home someday, and they would just like, oh, Daddy, and run to the door. And then one day, you come home, and your wife's standing there, her hair's kind of fucked up, she has a bottle of wine, not a glass. She points to the back room and just says, your kids. Now, when I left for work that morning, they were our kids. Something changed in there. But yeah, we married late in life. Any single guys that are out there, I'm going to make one suggestion to you. Marry late.
Okay.
Because when you marry late, you marry up. And you know why? You know what's on your side? That biological clock. And when it starts ticking, there was no way I would be able to get my wife when I was in my 20s. She had a career, owned her own home, drove a convertible. I had a bus pass. And I got a theory on how this works out. Like, do you ever go out and you're hungry and you're like, man, I want to get a steak, I want to get a good dinner, and everything's packed, you can't get in, you need reservations, and you get hungry, and finally you're like, man, I gotta eat right now. Right behind you is, bing, Carl's Jr. I'm her Carl's Jr. She went out for a steak and got a bacon cheeseburger. I swear to God, I wake up every single morning and I go, I'm sorry. She's like, well, I was late. You were open. There wasn't a line. There was a loop, there wasn't a line. But now we, 23 years later, and again, kids that are some age, and then we became empty nesters. And it is amazing. And seriously, the day they moved out, everybody's like, oh my God, you're gonna be so bummed out, you're gonna be, I'm like, they're going to college, not Afghanistan, they're gonna be fine. I swear to God, I walk in the door, I'm like, oh, your Uber's here, enjoy college. And like, out of nowhere, like a unicorn runs through the backyard, just butterflies in our kitchen, classical music playing through the walls. I don't even like classical music. There's classical music around. And there is sex in every room of the house. And your wife comes over and ruins it. And I think our kitchen just like disappeared because we literally never ever cook at home anymore. We go out to dinner and we drink wine. That's all we do. Like when I take the trash out to the curb, I have to take like empty Chinese takeout and put it between the wine bottles so that shit doesn't clink when I take it to the curb. And we have been drinking way too much. And this is Father's Day, right? My daughter's bought for me the top of a wine bottle because, get this, evidently, some people open a bottle of wine and don't drink it in one setting. Fucking savages. It's like, if like those kind of people, I think they're the kind of people that like make a turkey sandwich, take a bite and go, oh, that is awesome. And then put it back in the refrigerator and go, I'm gonna eat that on Friday. God damn it. I think they're just too young to get that.
Yeah.
There's an age gap.
Honestly, I've been sitting here getting bored waiting for you to vomit something so we can start doing the show part of it.
Well, you know,
we're doing too well, it got boring.
But here's the thing, in about 15 years, they're all going to get that joke, and you need to take that back off.
In about 15 years,
So,
and Aldo will be 25.
So now they're in college, right? And they come back, right, for like summer, and now they've added knowledge to being annoying, so it's like annoying square. And my youngest said to me the other day, she goes, what you're doing to the planet, we're gonna have to pay for. We're gonna have to pay for what you're doing to our world. And I said, good, because so far you haven't paid for shit. Am I done?
No. But you lost a limb. Good job.
I lost a limb or I got a limb back?
You lost it because you got an applause break. Give it up for him, guys. Look.
You still have time, though. You still have to finish your time, Mike. You can't just...
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
You have a minute and 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
This idiot started the timer late, so we're kind of guesstimating. But he's almost at 10, so give it a
I literally have nothing else to talk about.
Well, you're not allowed to get off. You have to finish.
You can just say, you know what?
That's never been said in my house before. Fuck it, I'm leaving on that.
Ladies and gentlemen,